Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mindfulness with Kelly. I'm thrilled to have you part of this YouTube session, and thank you very much for giving me all your energy. Today, we're going to talk about openness, and then we're going to do a visualization meditation, which will be completely guided. At the beginning of each day, I really encourage you to keep your heart open and remain completely curious to whatever arises, no matter how difficult things can get for you. And having this openness will really be able to transform your life. Then at the end of the day, review and reflect on your daily experience with kindness and gentleness towards yourself. This will cultivate daily awareness of your emotions, which is very powerful. If you forget to do it at the end of the day, then that's absolutely completely fine. But how you react to that shows how you are. So don't punish yourself or feel bad, but use it as an opportunity to get to know yourself better. Use it as a tool to see how things are in your reality. And it will allow you to see all the funny things you do, in the sense of ways we try and avoid doing things, or ways we run away and we numb our experiences. And that could be done with, over-exercising. That could be done with getting distracted. That can be done by overeating, by drinking too much, by escaping and chatting to friends all day and not having any time for yourself. And those behaviors really open up the doorway to being open and to really understanding your experience in the now with complete openness. Because once we stop the restriction of life, everything can become quite joyful, but it's our rigid approach which makes our world very small. And I guess it's to highlight our emotions and our experiences change like the weather. In the morning, you could wake up feeling wonderful, and then a couple of hours later, your mood could drop for whatever reason or no reason. And then by the afternoon, you might feel energized again. And then in the evening, you might have a difficult conversation with a friend. So I think it's just worth highlighting or exploring that our emotions and the way we feel evolves every minute, every hour. And it's resting in that if you struggle in the morning or you struggle in the evening, that it's going to change the next day, or it's going to change in the next hour. Nothing stays so intense, I guess, ever. Because our mind, our thoughts, our bodies, you might go for a long run in the morning, and then in the afternoon you might feel tired. But it's just worth noting that we do change so much. So as much joy as we experience in one moment is the intensity of sadness we can experience in another. And it could very well be in the same day. And being open to that just allows those experiences to be a little bit softer or I guess gentler. My motto in order to cultivate openness in my life is just saying yes to the universe. Because what I've found with saying yes to the universe, or saying yes to things I don't want to do, they're really, I guess, magnified. Because when I say yes unwilling, you understand that there's a level of resistance, or you understand that that's not what you want to do. But when you do say yes when you don't want to, many things can evolve, and those doors can open to many things. Because sometimes we do become quite restricted in our life, and restrictions follow. So try and say, or try in the next week or so, just say yes to people and just see what arises. And there might be things that you don't want to do and you don't do, or there's things that, you say no to that you want to do. But it's just exploring why we do and why we say the things we say. Because the more things we say yes to, the more our world opens up. Okay, so now we're going to do a visualization meditation. So when you're ready, you can lie on the floor, or you can sit on a chair, or you can sit on a cushion, whatever you find comfortable. The only thing I really encourage is for your back to be straight and upright. So when you're ready, then get comfortable and we'll start the meditation. So when you're ready, just close your eyes and just really acknowledge that you're putting in the effort to practice the meditation. Because part of our struggle is actually just to show up. So really congratulate yourself for putting in the effort. And this meditation is all about openness. Openness to whatever emotions arise, whatever thoughts arise. It's trying to touch on the authentic self. So just notice the clothes on your skin, and just notice your thoughts, and notice the weight of your body on the floor or the cushion. And just be aware you're noticing. Because whatever arises from your experience now is what it is. And avoid the struggle with any uncomfortable emotions if you experience uncomfortable emotions. And it's just acknowledging how you feel now. Okay, with the weight of your body on the floor, just connect to your breath. And just notice that your breath happens automatically. And just notice with your breath happening automatically, just notice where your thoughts arise from in front of you, behind you, beside you. Just visualize, see if you can just visualize where your thoughts arise from. So now I'd like you to picture yourself on a lake. So you're sitting in the grass, visualizing a lake in front of you. And in the lake, just visualize some leaves floating down the lake. And just notice if there's any wind on your skin. Just notice if the sun is shining. And just connect back to your body and your breathing. Now, when a thought arises, I'd like you to put it on the leaf and watch it go down the stream. So every thought that arises in your mind, just thank the mind for bringing up that thought. Put it on the leaf and watch it slowly go down the screen. And if you're not visual, it could be words, or it could be a thought in the form of a word. Put the word on the leaf and allow it to go down the stream. So every thought that arises, place it on the leaf and watch it go down the stream. And if you're struggling to find a thought to put on the leaf, that's okay. Or if you've got a procession of leaves with a load of thoughts, that's okay also. But we're trying to cultivate concentration and allowing whatever happens in our mind to acknowledge the thought, put it on the leaf, and allow it to float away. And if you're struggling with any of the visualizations, just connect back to your breath. And if it's easier with words, every thought that arises, you can just label that thought, thinking, or just put a label on it. But really acknowledge and appreciate the mind for bringing whatever thought that arises and allow it to float away in whatever form that you feel is right. Because our thoughts change like the weather. Every minute, every hour. And our thoughts can't harm or hurt us in any way. So visualize, if you're visual, you're sitting on the bank, you're looking at the stream, and every thought that arises, gently place it on the leaf and allow it to float away without any struggle, with kindness and gentleness towards yourself. And just notice your experience change. And just notice how many thoughts arise when you're actually waiting for one to arise. Sometimes that can be quite hard too, because when you put all your thoughts on the leaves, then you're waiting for more thoughts to arise and they don't arise. Or sometimes they can arise quick and fast. It's just noticing with open awareness what happens in this moment. And just see if you can connect to the openness and stillness of doing this practice. As a thought arises, place it on the leaf and watch it go down the stream. And while you place the thoughts on the leaves and watch them go down the stream, just see if you can connect any of the thoughts to any body sensations, just with openness and kindness to yourself. Because any struggling thought or feeling that we have can create a body sensation. It could be in your stomach, or it could be in the back of your throat. It could be the tightening of your legs. So with open curiosity, just allow whatever thoughts to arise and notice if there's any emotional stirrings from those thoughts that arise. Okay, now we're going to start to let go of the practice. Come back to your body. Come back to the breathing. And really feel and notice the weight of your body on the cushion or the chair or the floor. And notice the temperature inside the room. And notice the sounds all around you. And with open awareness, just notice how you felt before this exercise and how you feel now. Because you're building a valuable set of tools that will set you up for the rest of your life. And just focus back on your breath. And when you're ready, just notice the light coming into your eyelids. And when you're ready, just slowly open your eyes. And just take a minute to really feel the practice that you've just done. And like I said at the beginning of this session, just notice how things have changed, if any. Just notice if you feel more open or less open. Or understand if you feel a little bit more restricted. And what does that feel like? Because practicing openness and really saying yes to the universe, it will open so many doors for you in the future. Thank you very much for sharing your energy with me. It's always a pleasure to see you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.